Mark Golding's unruly nature and dual citizenship threaten Jamaican sovereignty, a major threat to Jamaican sovereignty. Mark Golding has got to go yesterday, and everybody knows it, including Buntin, Brown-burke, Lisa Hanna, Damion Crawford, even PJ Patterson, and all those many across the island claiming they are running for MPs and they have to support him because they have to turn MPs, talking about they have something to contribute. Well, I am sure that Mr. Patterson knows that it better the PNP lose than to win with Mark Golding. It would set Jamaica back further than where we were in 2015. And all of that would happen in one day simultaneously. How can you raise up Mark Golding, the utter destruction of Jamaica, just because you want to contribute to improving Jamaica? America can survive Donald Trump, but Jamaica cannot survive Mark Golding. God no like ugly. Mark Golding is the worst that can happen to Jamaica, and there is no good that you can do in your life to fix the bad you do in presenting him to your people. You must all be ashamed of yourselves. Omar Davis will never stop watching this. He will never be allowed to stop watching and listening to our ancestors. And people that suffered in FINSAC are like Hannibal at the gate today and forever until justice comes. And Mr. Patterson, if you have anything to say, now is the time. You heard my voice. I am SkyWalker, and I am not just here to observe. I also have to speak to the powers. And your Holness is not the bad person for choosing the people, although he is shocked to see ungratefulness for his sacrifices. It is because of the system that others use to blind them with. Those that hold on to the wicked past are the true villains. Those that hold on to the wicked past are the true villains. They are the true villains. And some of them are from our own people. They should be ashamed of themselves. They should be ashamed of themselves. Hello, everyone. It's SkyWalker again. Today, I want to discuss a critical issue that has been on my mind. Ma Golding's unruly nature, dual citizenship, and its implication for our beloved Jamaica. Ma Golding's dual citizenship is not just a legal concern, it strikes at the heart of our national sovereignty. No one with divided loyalties should be allowed to lead our country, and it should not be hard to figure out why. Therefore, I do not even know what qualifies debates around it outside of malevolence, deceitfulness, and disingenuity. The case of Mark Golding, who holds both Jamaican and British citizenship, raises serious questions about his loyalty and suitability for leadership. If Mark Golding declares on a 994 farm that he was born in Jamaica while also holding British citizenship, it implies a conflict of truths. This alone should disqualify him from holding office. We must investigate these claims seriously and hold our leaders to the highest standards of integrity. Are you hearing me? Hello. Hello, are we hearing each other? Our history has shown that divided loyalties can undermine national sovereignty. A British citizen ruling a republic like Jamaica wants to become might face significant ethical dilemmas in situations where British and Jamaican interests conflict. The potential for divided loyalties is real and unacceptable. It is unacceptable. Furthermore, it's concerning it's concerning that Mark Golding's support base includes elites and individuals with questionable backgrounds. His policies appear to prioritize criminals over law abiding citizens, which goes against the very principles of good governance, right? Jamaica deserves leaders who are fully committed to the nation's interest, leaders who are transparent, honest, and free from conflicting allegiances. We must hold our leaders accountable and demand that they renounce any foreign citizenship to serve Jamaica wholeheartedly. In Mark Golding's case, because of his stance, his contempt, his determination, and deceit, he is not and cannot ever be forgivable. He must leave our politics yesterday, and even the PNP supporters know this. But like common harlots, many of them would knowingly destroy their own country over politics, as if they don't know which one is more valuable or important. PNP and JLP both work for a better Jamaica. That's natural. They are political parties, and that's what political parties do. Now, what does a political party with a Bokra Masa, Jamaican hating capitalist do? Huh? What would be their interest? A better Jamaica? Definitely not. Never. They want to use their country or your country. They want to use your country to create lucrative business conditions for themselves. Is that rocket science? They want to make conditions where you support them to even paying their taxes. This is how it works. The capitalists would become better utilities to be used by neo-colonizing nations, right? Once they are capitalists, they would become better utilities to be used or that neo-colonizing nations could use, just like mulatto children in nations that were enslaved work for England. Even if they don't know it themselves, they do work for England, right? What is conditioned into them is what is helping England to keep that yoke. They use them by way of capitalist principles too, where the concept is not about nationhood, but business profit or success. It's something that's bigger than the nation to them. It's a hidden yoke. A hidden yoke. Do you realize that the capitalist wants everything, 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 without hardly ever caring about patriotism? In fact, why would they be patriotic to Jamaica when they were the people who would look through the window from inside the Buckamassa house and say, there's a slave running? Huh? And they have this slight impression that, oh, he doesn't look like me. Although there were those two that say, Massa, he look like me, chop off his toe. Mark Golding has got to go. We must take a stand for our sovereignty and ethical governance. Mark Golding's dual citizenship and his questionable actions are a threat to our nation's integrity. It's time to remove questionable leaders and promote those who genuinely represent the interest of our people. Let's work together to ensure that Jamaica remains strong, independent, and true to its values. Let's work together to remove invading and invasive threats like Mark Golding from our parliament. Jamaican Jamaica's Jamaica's only political threat today, Jamaica's only political threat today is not PNP or JLP. It is simply Mark Golden. We must all work together as citizens, PNP and JLP, to do what's best for Jamaica and remove Mark Golding from inside our parliament. For those who are set up to protect us as a nation seem to be sold out as much as the Integrity Commission. They are there doing nothing while we are under threat of, of an invading force. Someone who comes here and claims he was born here but knows he was born in London. A spade is a darn spade and not a fork. This is all not about rocket science. It's not rocket science. It's simple and conspicuous. It's clear. And unfortunately, it also reeks of white privilege. That part scares me the most because most of those in power are actually black. Believe me, they are, or they are supposed to be. Let me rephrase a little bit in a capsule. Ma Golding's unruly and lawless nature poses a significant threat to Jamaica's sovereignty. His political style, characterized by loose and unquestionable behavior, undermines the principles of good governance and integrity. Golding's policies, which appear to incentivize criminality rather than promote lawful behavior, are particularly troubling. For instance, his support for individuals with criminal backgrounds and his controversial stance on certain legal matters raise serious concerns about his commitment to upholding the law and ensuring justice for all Jamaicans. Such behavior not only jeopardizes the rule of law, but also sends a dangerous message that criminality can be tolerated or even rewarded. Furthermore, Golding's dual citizenship exacerbates these concerns. The potential for divided loyalties is a genuine issue as it raises questions about his ability to prioritize Jamaica's interests over any conflicting allegiances. This duality, combined with his unruly nature, creates a volatile mix that threatens the nation's stability and sovereignty. Jamaica needs leaders who are fully committed to its people and its laws, free from external influences and uncompromised by questionable behavior. Mark Golding's actions and affiliations cast a shadow over his suitability to lead, and it is imperative that these issues are addressed to safeguard Jamaica's future. Thank you for listening, and let's continue to advocate for the changes we believe in because Jamaica is not Mark Golding and Peter Buntin's private investment bank, because we are not going back to slavery, because we don't tolerate the looting and political criminality anymore, because we don't even have time for some leeching British man, unruliness, or white privilege to put spokes in the wheels of our prosperity. Think on these things, my people. Peace out.